Good morning, folks. Coffee with Bob. It's the last Sunday of October. This is the 60th show. The show is now called Last Sunday Oxford. And, just start with this. Just a song before I go, a lesson to be learned. Traveling twice the speed of sound, it's easy to get burned. When the shows were over, I had to get back home. Then we opened up the door, I had to be alone. Had to be alone. Well, this weekend, couldn't be alone. Friday night in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, for a dance performance. The Wayne Morris Dance Company out of Brooklyn, New York, came down to entertain the fine folks that could afford a ticket. And I could afford a ticket because my bride is passionate about those things and she buys the tickets. So I'm the guy that just kind of goes along. And had a very fine meal in the restaurant, the Roof Terrace restaurant in Kennedy Center. And didn't expect to be shocked by the trip, but walking to the restaurant, we walked through an exhibit of John F. Kennedy. Kennedy Center, John F. Kennedy, didn't necessarily put that together, but at any rate, one of the quotes on the wall in this exhibit was equality for all. So that had to be spoken in 1960 or 61 or 62 because Kennedy was shot in 63. So equality for all is kind of a fun idea, and that's what we're working on in this social experiment. So didn't mean to get political, but we do have an election coming, and the election's important. The most important thing about it is the election's over, and it'll be interesting to see what the American people think at the midpoint of this administration. Puppy dog just walked in the room, so she likes to sing, so we'll see if she comes in here. So let's go to a cowboy lullaby. There she goes. Maybe she'll sing with me. There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle his only companion. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyon, waiting for summer his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by the fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer. He closes his eyes as the doggies retire and sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. So good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dream and rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Now the 1st of December was covered with snow, and so was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. The Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting. With 10 miles behind me, 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, song that they sing when they take to the sea, song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep. Singing works just fine for me. So good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dream and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James? Now the 1st of December was covered with snow, and so was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. The Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting. With 10 miles behind me, 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the sea, a song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep. Singing works just fine for me. So good night, you moonlight ladies. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dream and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. So, met the Kings on Saturday night. Very fun dinner party at Susan Taylor's and Charles Taylor's house. So I'm kind of a stay-at-home guy and didn't get to stay at home much this weekend, but I had a great fun time meeting them, and had a meal that must have had a little bit of garlic in it, because this morning, if we had smell-o-vision, you'd smell the garlic on me. So not sure what to draw from all of that, but here in our 19th year in Talbot County, wow, long time, 19th year in Talbot County, we actually have friends, and I'm not that friendly, so I don't know how that worked out, but I'm back to drinking wine, trying to control my alcohol consumption and kind of holding myself to 1 glass of wine at dinner, and I think that it's going to work out. Take a sip of wine, baby, take your time. Remember when our love began? I was just a boy and not a man. Baby, sip it slow, only you will know. Hold me closely in the firelight, hold me tenderly and say goodnight. I guess this is a goodbye song, I just can't sing along. I can't believe when you say, hey, our love won't last another day. Our love won't last another day. Careful up the stair, some of them aren't there. Kinda like the time we didn't share. Baby, don't feel badly, I still care. I guess this is a goodbye song, I just can't sing along. Can't believe it when you say, hey, our love won't last another day. Our love won't last another day. Take a sip of wine, baby, take your time. Remember when our love began? I was just a boy and not a man. Could I sleep with you feelings just aren't through. One thing I've just got to say. Pretend tomorrow's our last day. Pretend tomorrow's our last day. So, big news, I think, maybe no, maybe not. But I am writing a book. So music you've heard today is other people's music, and then that last song is my music. So why am I writing the book? Well, not sure why. May never be published, but there is a catharsis going on through writing the book. And one of the things in the book is the true story behind that song that you just heard. So that might be interesting. I'm not sure that it is, but just remember, folks, people are living their lives and living good lives, and the TV news might not be your friend. It's hard to find a news source that's reliable these days. One of the ways to get there is to understand the bias of the news source you're listening to. And once you understand that, helps a little bit. So, at any rate, pleasure being with you this morning. We're changing the theme a little bit to Coffee with Bob, and Ceiling Fan Productions lives again. God bless you all real good. I'll see you next time.